Hello all, welcome to Knowmam YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be discussing the process of installing HeidiSQL on a Windows operating system. HeidiSQL is a powerful and user-friendly open source database management tool. It makes developers and DBAs life easier by simplifying the process of managing and working with SQL databases. One thing to remember, to explore HeidiSQL, I'm using MySQL, which is hosted on Azure, and the process remains same if you host your SQL database anywhere else. So let's go ahead and get it installed in a Windows machine. To get started, I'll open my browser and search for HeidiSQL. So I'll click on downloads. Here I'll select the architecture 32-bit or 64-bit. Mine is 64-bit. I'll click on here. So as soon as you click here, the file will get downloaded like this. I have already downloaded. I'll make use of this. I'll right click. I'll extract it. This is the folder. I'll just click on this application icon. So here it is asking me to establish a connection. What I'll do, I'll click on new. Here I can provide name Azure SQL DB, that is fine, and here I need to provide host name and username, password and all. Where I'll get, as I hosted my DB in Azure, I'll go to my website again, web browser. Here I'll copy my server name, which is host name. I'll paste it over here. Next comes the user. So I'll copy username from here. I'll paste it here. It will prompt for a password. I'll provide password, which I have created while creating this DB. By default, MySQL will run on port 3306. So I'm not changing anything here. So one important thing you need to remember, whenever you're using cloud hosted database, you need to make sure that SSL is enabled. I'll go to SSL, use SSL. That's it. I'll click on open. It will take a moment to load. Settings for Azure SQL DB were changed. Yes. See, we are connected to this DB. Here, I'll show you by creating sample DB and tables. We'll get to know how easier it is. If I want to create a new database, what I'll do, I'll go to left control pane. I'll give right click, create new database. I'll give database name as employees. Here I can select the collation. By many of the cases it will be UTF general. I'll click on OK. If we see down, it is creating a DB over here. So if you see on the left pane again, there is a employees database. In that, if I want to create a table, what I'll do, I'll just do right click again on employees table, database, create new table. Here I need to give employee details. I'm creating table called employee details, and here we can provide what are the columns we need. So first I'll click on add ID. ID will be type integer. I'll take one more column, which is name, and that type would be varchar. I'll take another column which is last, so salary. Again, the type would be integer. I selected integer. What I'll do, when I click on save, the table will be created, and you can see the queries down as well. It will take a moment again, so it is creating, and again you can see the same over the left control pane. So here, if you select here, there is no data in this table. What we'll do, we'll try to add some more records here. So for that, what I'll do, I'll click on data here on top right. If you see, we have a table structure, but there is no data. What I'll do, I'll add some data to it by clicking on plus icon over here. ID, I'll give ID name as 1, name Anand, salary 55,000. I'll create one more user, so employer, ID number 2, name Balu, salary 50,000. I'll click one more record, which is last, ID 3, name Charlie, salary 45,000. So whenever we are entering one record here, you can see the particular SQL query here, right? So that is how. And finally, to just verify the same, what I'll do, I'll just query use employees database, and then select star from the table name is employee details. So if I execute this, we'll get ID, name, salary of the employees. So this is how this much easy using HeidiSQL. You can explore many options which are available here, and also it's an excellent open source database management tool which we have seen already. We hope this video was helpful for you to deal with SQL databases. If you have any suggestions or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share our YouTube channel Knowmam. Thanks for watching.